Want to welcome everyone to our Tuesday, January 19th, 2021 meeting of the Board of Commissioners. We'll start our meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, first on the agenda, we have our attorney, Matt Shipman.
Yeah, so the last month, there's a couple things I think that are on your agenda, but I reviewed a Humane Society agreement, been dealing with some election board issues, had a meeting with them today and reviewed a lease for Cindy, I'm not sure if she's here, for some equipment for the clerk's office, and continuing to work through the, negotiating the agreement to potentially be able to buy that property out in Armstrong Park. So those are kind of the highlights, I suppose, of what's been going on. If you guys have any other questions or thoughts about anything.
Sure.
I don't have any.
Thank you, Matt.
Yep.
Okay. Next, we have Nathan Bilger, Killworth Subdivision Plat approval, and I think there are two others that he has also.
Hopefully, Jan, I have a chance to email you out the additional plats, but they're all 1 and 2 lot plats. So starting out with Killworth, this is a 1 lot plat located just west of Churubusco within their jurisdictional area. Located at the northwest corner of Anderson Road and 800 East. What they're doing is splitting off the existing farmstead from the rest of the acreage. And per Churubusco's ordinance, that requires a plat. That's the reason that it's before you. Actually, let me fix that. That's why we have a subdivision plat. The reason it's before you is because per their code, anything that's in the 2-mile jurisdictional area goes before the Busco Plan Commission and then the county commissioners for review. For reference, Columbia City, in their 2-mile jurisdiction, it is both Columbia City Board of Works and the commissioners.
Okay.
So there's that. This was approved by the Churubusco Plan Commission at their December meeting.
Now, does that require secondary staff approval also?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. That part of the process is exactly the same as county process.
Okay, thank you. And that was approved?
Yes.
So we've already approved this.
The Plan Commission, the Churubusco Plan Commission has, and then it comes to council, or commissioners.
So then commissioners would be reviewing the right-of-way dedication and the easements and accepting it on behalf of this public.
It has the former commissioners on there.
I believe, well, we could either have them reprint the Mylar, or I believe we could have you scratch off an initial with the proper names. I'll deal with Rosemary on that. So if you go ahead and approve this, we'll figure out the best way to actually get the document.
Yeah, I think we need to have it reprinted.
I think that'd be most official.
Do I have any?
I move that we approve. Is this number here what we're approving, the 20-CH?
Usually, I think in the past, we usually do by name. So the Killworth subdivision.
I move that we approve the Killworth subdivision plat approval.
Okay, we got a motion to approve.
I'll second that.
We've got a second. Any discussions? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you.
I'll hold on to that one and get the document corrected. The next one is another one from the same Chair Busco Planning Commission meeting in December. They haven't had a plat for I don't know how many years, and they had 2 in 1. Actually, they had 3 in 1 month, one of which has not come through yet. This one is another 1-lot plat on the north side of Churubusco. What they're doing is splitting some acreage off to construct a home. And so it's a flag lot. Right of way for County Road 900 East is being dedicated. Again, Plan Commission and Churubusco did approve this at their December meeting. And this one does have the correct commissioner's names.
And this is the one that we received an email. I'll also move that we approve the LK addition plat approval.
Okay, we got a motion to approve the LK Plat subdivision approval.
I'll second that.
We got a second. Any discussion? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you.
And then the final one is a county 1-lot subdivision, Homestead Acres. This is actually Mike Schrader's property that he's splitting off of South State Road 9, grand total of 3.5 acres. And this went before the County Planning Commission at their December meeting. So it too was approved by the County Planning Commission.
And I also move that we approve Homestead Acres plat approval.
Got a motion to approve the Homestead Acres plat approval.
I'll second that.
Got a second. Discussion. All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you.
Thank you. More markers than me.
Nathan, are you finding that the building permits are starting to pick up or slowing down?
I don't remember the exact numbers, but 2020 total building permit wise, out of all types, we had the most number of permits issued since 2008. And I believe that going back a little bit farther, I think it was the highest number since maybe even 2006, give or take. Single family dwellings, which is usually what people think of, we were not that high. We were fairly breaking our 12-year average. So since 2008, we were on that average. I think that largely has to do with partially COVID, but also we don't have that many subdivisions that were active in 2020. A lot had been built out in 19 and were being developed for 21. So it's kind of in between years. So I anticipate 21 being better for single family, but all of a sudden we're also dealing with huge spikes in material costs.
All right.
So hopefully things kind of shake out for the good of Whitley County. But it'll be yet to be seen. But in terms of total permits, all types, we saw a lot of room additions and remodels, and pole buildings were especially popular. I don't have a specific number, but we saw a lot of those coming in. People with time and money on their hands, so they invested it in their property rather than doing a vacation or other sorts of expenditures.
Sure.
And I think that mentality will probably continue this year. We already have, Michelle said that we had about 16 or so already in pending just at the end of last week. So for the first 2 weeks, we processed that many, which is about on par with last year.
Okay.
So I think that's least to start with, it'll be about the same as last year.
Good.
And
Well,
I'll
thank
give-
you.
I'll give you more details in the annual report when that gets written up.
Okay. Thank you, Nathan.
Thank you.
Brandon Forrester, Highway Department update and financial commitment letter. Brandon is our highway director and county engineer.
So in your packet, you have a financial commitment letter for Community Crossings project that the application is in draft. So you have to apply online. It includes 2-inch asphalt overlay, which is what types of projects we've been doing with Community Crossings. And it's on County Road 650 West, from Lincoln Way to Noble County line, and Raver Road, South Raver Road from the city limits to 500 South. So that's 10 miles. And other than the final run through on the application, this is the final piece to apply. Of course, they announced that they were going to accept applications the day after your last meeting. And the applications are due on the 29th. So this is our opportunity. And in the past, they request a county commissioner. I know it's a financial commitment, but that's what they want, is a commissioner to sign this. And so this is, other than the numbers and the dates, it's basically what we submitted last year. And I suppose if the motion would be made, it would be to authorize the chairman to sign the agreement.
I will make the motion to authorize Commissioner Trump to sign that commitment letter.
Okay, we got a motion,
Second.
got a second. Any further discussions? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Just one of these, is it?
Just one copy is all I need. I'll scan it, upload it, and send Janet, you want a copy of that? We also are working on our annual report. It's not quite done yet. We've tweaked our process. Seems like every year for the last, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years. So should have that to you next month, our financial report for the highway department, our annual operations report, they call it. Other than that, we've been relatively lucky when it comes to snow removal. And we've been doing some brush work, drainage work, improving some gravel roads, getting some stone put down. It's kind of a slow part of our season right now. We're still twiddling our thumbs, but
Let's hope it stays that way.
correct.
Brandon, we appreciate all the hard work you've done just to get these community crossing grants. We realize it isn't easy. And you and the whole highway department, we appreciate what you do.
Yeah, got a great staff. I'll just mention it once. You don't have any right-of-way cut permits. And I approved the first one today.
It's unusual.
Well, our new process, if it's a bore, and there's no county drains affected, then I can sign off on your behalf. And if they want to do an open cut or something not copacetic, then I'll bring it to you, but just let you know,
Great.
you don't have to sit here and sign right away cut permits for 10 minutes.
Well, thank you. Anything for Brandon,
Nope, I have nothing.
Commissioner? Thanks a lot, Brandon.
Thank you.
Okay, at this point, we'll suspend our meeting and we'll open the Board of Finance annual meeting. And we'll introduce Kay Gatton, our new county treasurer.
You shall receive all the notes that I have.
First, we have to have last year's notes signed. As you've seen, we have a different president. It's not here, so I don't know.
Well, I think we'll elect officers and we'll be able to sign at that point. And I think Chad had a good thought about for next year that we maybe do the minutes, approve the minutes within, after the minutes have been written, that we do it during that year, not having to worry about that. And I think it's a great idea. I'm not sure how you feel
No,
about
I
it.
agree.
Okay, good. Eliminates this confusion. Okay, I think everybody's seen the minutes for the January 22nd, 2019 meeting. Do I have a motion to approve?
I did have a chance to review and I move that we approve as presented.
If we got a motion to approve the January 22nd, 2019 meeting minutes of the Board of Finance.
I'm going to abstain because I was not present
Okay.
for that meeting.
I'll second for discussion.
Is it 19 or 20?
No, it says 19.
The ones I'm looking at are the January 21st, 2020 meeting minutes. I would assume
Okay.
would be
I'm,
approving ones from this year, not
yeah, I was
sorry.
looking at that was accepted in the minutes before. So it would be the January 21st, 2020 meeting minutes. And I'll
And
ask for amendment.
I'll amend my motion
Okay.
to
Okay,
include
we've got
that.
a motion to approve the January 21st, 2020 meeting minutes. And I'll second that for further discussion. All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. We have one abstention. Okay, next we have is election of officers for Board of Finance President for this next year.
Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't matter to me. Is that something you'd like to chair?
Sure.
I move that that Teresa becomes the chairman of Board of Finance.
Okay, we got a motion to approve Teresa Green, Commissioner Teresa Green as Board of Finance President for the next year.
I'll second that.
Got a second discussion? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you. Then we need a motion to nominate secretary. And last year it was Laurel Schrader.
Is that something typically the treasurer serves as secretary?
Yes, yeah.
I'll make a motion for Kay Gatton to be the secretary.
Okay, we've got a motion to approve Kay Gatton as secretary of the Board of Finance
I'll
for
second.
2021. We got a second discussion. All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you. And then you want to explain the investment strategy for 2021?
For 2021, well, everything has been cash because of the interest rates. And I did call today. I will check monthly, but all the CDs have been put into money markets for right now because the interest rates are lower. They've
Not much
really
there.
died. Yeah, it's really impressive what she did from 2013 to 2020, but it's just not there right now. But I will keep up on it for sure.
Okay. Any questions for Kay?
None.
Yeah, not a lot of interest on all those monies. And I think it's been that way for the last 3 years, probably. That
The CDs did good, but they're just the last 6 to 8 months, they were.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to get any better for a while here. Okay, do I have a motion to approve the investment strategy for 2021 from the treasurer?
So moved.
Got a motion to approve.
I'll second that.
Got a second? Discussions? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you. And at this point, if no one has any further questions, I'll call for the meeting to be closed.
You need a motion for that?
Yeah.
I move that we close this portion of the Board of Finance meeting.
Okay, we've got a motion to close Board of Finance meeting.
Second?
Got a second? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Okay, we'll resume our Board of Commissioners meeting. Thank you, Kay. Okay. Next on the agenda is the payroll and accounts payable claims. I'd just like to say I did look at the claims today. Everything looked great. I had a couple of questions on some expenses that ended up being grant programs, a safety grant program. And then I think we had a grant program for, shoes for, and that would have been the safety grant, but what was the other one that we had on that? Oh, the pass through, right? For EDC. It would have been for the grant administration. But everything looked great. Tiffany does a great job. Jana does do a great job up there. And it just makes it so much nicer to be able to go through those and not have any issues. I'd ask for approval of the payroll claims first.
I move that we approve payroll claims.
Got a motion to approve payroll claims as presented.
Second?
Got a second? Discussion? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you. And then I'll ask for approval of the accounts payable claims.
I'll move for that.
Got a motion to approve accounts payable claims.
Second.
Got a second? Discussion? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you. Okay, next we have on the agenda the previous meeting minutes approval, and this would be for January 4th, 2021.
I motion that we approve the January 4th, 2021.
Got a motion to approve the January 4th, 2021 minutes for the county commissioners as presented.
I'll second.
Got a second? Any further discussion? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you. Matt, did you have anything?
Nope. Anything further?
Jana?
I don't know.
Well, this is going to be a quick one again.
Yeah.
Chad?
The only thing I would add, Scott's not here, but I just wanted to say I'm real grateful for the health department right now and the extra work, the extra hours and the effort that they're putting in for the COVID, I forgot, COVID-19
Yes.
immunizations.
Yeah. Right now, we've got the COVID immunizations going on today from 8 till 6, and then tomorrow will be 8 till 6, and then Friday will be from 8 until noon. And we've got a lot of great volunteers also. Cammie's doing some volunteering for that. We appreciate that. And any volunteers that we can get. If you really want to help out, just get a hold of the health department or actually get a hold of Cammie and she'll be able to help you to just work that in. Commissioner?
I don't have anything else.
Okay, I don't have much more. Is there anything from the public at all?
Yeah, I'd just like to say that the local grant we got, 250,000, the city putting together that EDC's working through their revolving loan fund. Today, we were able to actually issue our first 2 low-interest loans to Columbia City companies. Again, these are dollars, there's a low to moderate piece to it, which is why it's coming out of the and 3 years, very low interest. And then we've got 2 Churubusco small businesses that we look to take care of for a period, and a few more in the pipeline. So it's nice to know that those,
Great.
again,
And it's a great program. Actually, I think it's a 3-year loan, but the 3rd year, if you pay all your payments the first 2 years, the 3rd year is forgiven. So great program, good for our businesses. And I
still money to give. So if you know
Yeah.
anybody, send my way.
think the maximum was 25,000. So yeah, some money left to give out here. Anyone else? Call for the motion.
I'll move to adjourn our meeting.
Got a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Got a second discussion? All those in favor, raise your right hand. Opposed, the same. Thank you, everyone.